That's me in less than 2 weeks. That was a very mushy introduction to what is probably the most difficult video I'll ever have to make. I'm not the kind of person who likes to open up publicly. If you know me, you know I largely keep myself to myself. One of my best friends described me once as empathetic, not emotional. So this is a massive departure from my comfort zone. And if you're the kind of person who just despises it when YouTubers get all sharey and emotional in their videos, then take this as my personal guarantee that this is not the video for you. It's about to get totes emosh. That was embarrassing. Also, this video is going to be long. I know I have about 9 minutes of clips ready for it, and that's without the vloggy bit, so how about I stop talking about the video and actually get into it? Yeah? You gotta look great for the video.
Oh.
Nice. I don't know what this is, Oh, it's
a study video.
What does that mean? What is a study video, Christinika?
When Oscar doesn't study.
Yeah. When it's 1 in the morning, and Oscar has an exam at 9 in the morning.
Get the fuck off Sims.
And he's looking at Sims Logic on Twitter. I'm marking this year as May 2015 to May 2016 because even though that's not a calendar year, that is the year where the most change has ever happened to me in my life, and that's what I'm recording here. I want to appreciate that. I want to be able to look back at this video and just think, wow, yeah, that was the best year of my life. This time last year, I was introverted. I could count my good friends on 4 hands. I didn't have 4 hands. Would have been cool to have 4 hands. I'd just come out of nearly 3 years of missing about 2/3 of school with migraine. I was ill almost every day. I've talked about that on this channel before. I'm not going to go on about it here. I was just so broken, and I spent most of my gap year just sitting at home doing nothing, didn't get a job, parents constantly pushing me. It was horrible. I was horrible, and I look back now and I'm so happy at how my life has gone since then.
Shoot! No! Did I do that?
That was such a really good move.
That was better than anything we've done in fucking
Okay.
This time last year, I weighed 30 pounds more. Yep, that is a change that I haven't talked about on this channel at all, but I hope some of you have noticed. May 2015, I recorded this. I am pretty ashamed of how I look at the moment, to motivate myself to move on and lose some weight, because I had been gradually gaining weight, and that's fine, but I wasn't happy about it. I mean, totally love your own body, but I was just not happy with how I looked. So I started dieting and exercising, and within 2 months I'd lost over 30 pounds. And this is a side-by-side of me standing topless on the internet. I would never have been able to do this a year ago. I also made the most important decision of my life so far this time last year when I decided to go and work at a special needs camp in America for the summer. That experience was the best of my life. I don't think I'll ever beat the 2 months I had last year. I'm going again this year, I'm going to try and beat it, but that in terms of shaping me and making me who I am today was just priceless. And then I came to Leeds, and I've been working through my first year since September. It's now May, as you know. It's all gone so well. I'm on for a 2-1, which is a good mark, and for first year it doesn't even matter what mark you get, so you know, getting a good mark in a year that doesn't count is kind of a useless waste of time, but I've done that. I've become so much more independent. I mean, I wash my own dishes, which is fun-ish, I guess. I cook my own dinner. I make meals. I make meals. Yeah. It's still a meal. It's called a ready meal. It says meal in the title. Shut up. I wash my own clothes. That's always great fun. These are things I really didn't want to have to do myself, but now I do. I have a fantastic group of friends who are all going to watch this and laugh at me. The best friends I've made in my life, apart from some, and they know who they are. Now that I've mentioned my friends, I want to share how ridiculously weird we all are. So first off, and this is probably my favourite part of the video, I have some very entertaining clips from when we convinced two of our friends who happened to be female to try FIFA. Had a match against each other, and it was great. And here's that.
Go Felicia!
Rude. Shoot, circle, circle! What happened, Louise?
Hey, that's the guy that plays for Brazil with all the hair.
Yeah.
Oh yes, see, come shoot it! Shoot it! I always forget which part it is. Look at me, I'm so weird looking.
Oh.
How did that happen?
She finesse shot that.
Deirdre, you
Guys,
guys, what can I say?
it doesn't look too bad.
Because the standard's so low on both of them.
Can you got? How have I got a penalty?
Okay.
Oh no. Start to I press. When it's over the green.
Yeah.
Look how happy we are! I love winning! Yeah, no one.
What the hell's happening?
No!
What a goal! What a goal! Oh my god! Okay.
Then we have Sunday. I had my last exam on Monday morning at 9, and for some reason I took that as a cue to not revise until Sunday afternoon. I was in my room panicking at 1 in the morning, having done some revision, but really not much, with Christy. You may have seen her before in my accent tag video, I know, how original. Both of us sitting trying to revise, and somehow motivating each other to revise and distracting each other from revision at the same time. As part of that, we got my camera out and recorded for about 10 minutes, and these are the highlights. Look how much notes-ing I've done. Oh, this wet patch on my shirt is from having this poured down my throat.
This is gonna get...
It is horrible. I'm so scared.
If you're gonna drown, tell me.
And
Bye.
those wet patches on the ground are also from that.
Yeah, my other flatmate, Steve.
And that scent wafting about that you can't actually smell.
Because it doesn't
That was
have
the flopping.
inbuilt smell sensors. The power of the Western Roman Empire declined, and as a political institution, it fell. And I just like drop the mic and walk out of the exam after I've written that down.
I will pay
And
you a
write it down.
tenner to fart and say nice and drop the pencil and be like,
Just do both.
Oscar out.
I just get up, because you're only allowed to leave after an hour, so I'm just looking at the clock, and as it's an hour, it's just nice. Drop pen, up, walk out the room. For the record, that was for God's sake, do your work.
No, it was go away.
Oh, go away. Just for proof that, let me just hide the Instagram comment. It probably won't focus. Oh, it would help if the screen was on. I have an exam in 8 hours.
Oz, literally, do your work.
But I could also not and have loads of fun. I didn't expect it to stay. That is disgusting.
Hey.
Right. I'm actually gonna work, which means bye bye to the camera.
No! You racist bitch.
Why am I racist?
You're taking me off the camera.
Oh yeah, it's because you're Canadian.
You're also very sexist.
Oh yeah, it's because you're a woman. All these things are true. Bye. The point of this video is just to say how special the last year has been, because I want to appreciate it in myself. Overall, I want to say I'm happy. And the fact that my exams are now finished means that most of the next 2 weeks will probably be spent doing stuff like this.
Yes.